I'm back. Okay, folks, in this video, we're going to take a look at the 1970 draft. I want to break down some rumors and myths that are out there about the draft wheel. Coming up.
Sounds interesting.
And folks, I'm as guilty as anybody, even reporting on this channel things that weren't exactly accurate. So, you know what? I've done a lot of research on this, especially the last year, and for the record, guys, I plan to actually get one made. Call me nuts, eh? I'm gonna try and make a replica of the 1970 draft wheel where we drafted Gilbert Perreault and have it on the channel eventually for a little fun, but not yet, not till finances are a bit better in my life can I do something like that. So I do plan to do it. It is a plan in my head, just so you know. Okay, guys, so what I've done here is I've laid out all the numbers in the exact order it went on the wheel, okay? It's the best way I can lay it out for you guys. If I put a wheel here and I make an ugly circle, it's not going to work. If I do it this way, it's a little more clear, so let's go right into this. Now, you're going to notice, before we get started here, the numbers, okay, numbers start at 2 and they finish at 12. Okay, there's no number 1 in this, and I'll explain the whole thing about Campbell and the the wheel after at the end. Anyway, let's look at this now. All right, so it starts at 7, and the 7s are big because if a number 7 would hit on the wheel, it was a wash. They'd have to redo it again. Okay, so a 7 is neutral. Just so you know, the 7s are neutral. So it breaks down 3. 11, and 11, you notice, is 1 and 1 on top. This is what caused a whole stir back that day when we drafted Perreault. So 11 is like that. 2, 9, 5, 8, 1, 0, 10, 4, 1, 2, 12, 6, 7, again, then 3, another 11, 5, 9, 2, 7, 10, 4, 12, 6, 8, 7, 2, 11, 3, 9, 5, 7, 10, 6, 8, 4, and 12. Okay, so the way it works with the wheel, guys, and we'll just clear this up because you guys are gonna hear stuff on the internet that I'm gonna go over later that makes no sense, and I'm just as bad when it comes to like stuff reporting something. I got to be absolutely sure about something before I put it out there, right? Because I believe for the longest time that this myth here, that the Canucks had number 1 to 10 and the Sabres had 11 to 20. I believe that forever, guys. And don't forget the internet didn't exist, and this was the common belief, which is not the facts. So, and just for the record, I will put a little asterisk on the actual, there's 3 of every number. So there's 3 2s, 3 3s, 3 4s, 3 5s, and so on, okay? But there's 6 7s. This was the actual... That was the actual 11 that it landed on, was that one right there. And believe me, I've done my homework. It took me a lot of effort to get these numbers exactly right, because if you go and look on the internet, you're going to see chunks of it missing, pieces of it missing. I'm going to show even a clip of it. I'll probably put it on the thumbnail for you. Okay, so let's look at, okay, the Campbell mix-up now. Campbell announces, Campbell spins it, okay? Poor Vancouver. This actually happened. It lands on this 11, the 1 and the 1. And Campbell says, no, he says 1, and then the Vancouver bench goes nuts, or he said low, I believe. No, he said 1. He said 1. There's no 1 on the board, but this is, you know, the mix-up. And even the Canucks brass didn't catch on. You think they would know. They've only got numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They don't have a number 1. There's no number 1 on the board. And the Canucks brass is jumping up and down, and they're celebrating. And very calmly, you know, the MLAC basically said, I think he got that wrong, basically, you know. I forget the exact wording, but that's what happened. It's like, no. You know, check it again. He goes, oh, that's right. You know, Buffalo wins. It's just like that. Imagine the controversy. And that's how that happened. That was the legend of the Gilbert Perreault draft, how it all happened, how it all took place. So you're going to hear lots of myths and stuff on the internet, and I want to clear that up. So when you do run into them, you'll know the truth ahead of time. And my suggestion to you, do your own research. Check it out. I guarantee the myths are out there way more than the facts. But I guarantee what I'm showing you guys is the facts, okay? Just so you know. I wouldn't get this, I'm not getting wrong. I'll tell you right now, I've done my homework. So myth number 1, the Canucks had numbers 1 to 10 on the wheel. The Sabres had number 11 to 20. Folks, I just showed you all the numbers in sequence. Nothing goes higher than 12, and there is no number 1. There isn't. There's 10, 11, and 12 that go like this, but there's no number 1. Myth number 2, that the Canucks thought that the 1-1 was a Roman numeral number 2. I don't know where that came from. That's the newest thing you hear out there. It's not true. That never happened. It was a Roman numeral 2. And you'll even see folks that were there report this wrong, you know? I guess over time you forget. It was a one-day event. Myth number 3, the Canucks had numbers 1 to 6, and the Sabres had numbers 8 to 13. Well, folks, I just showed you there's no number 1 and there's no number 13 in this sequence, right? And 7 was neutral. They had that part right. So they would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would have had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is what I had actually believed also after. Like I said, I really had to research this to get this exactly what I believed it was. And this is what it was too. The facts, okay? The Canucks had numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the Sabres had 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 7 was neutral. It was a wash. If the 7 would hit, they'd respin. It never happened, so they never had to respin. Fact number 2, Imlach was adamant to get the high numbers because he chose only because his favorite number was 11. Ironic, eh? Imlach's favorite number was 11, and he was adamant on getting the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sequence, and he did. And fact number 3, Perreault wore and kept number 11 in honor of the draft. Yes, that is true. That is something you hear out there a lot, that Perreault wears number 11 because of this. But I want to point out also that Perreault also wore number 11 in his Montreal Junior days also, okay? So he already was number 11 when he came into that draft, but he wore it, he was going to wear it in the NHL, but he probably would have worn it anyway. I'm guessing if he would have became a Vancouver Canuck, guys, he still would have been number 11. He wore it in junior, right? And he tore it up in junior. So he did wear it and kept it number 11 in honor of the draft. So that's those are the facts, guys. And like I said, this was the 11, okay, that we did hit. Go check it out. Maybe I'll put the link down there for you guys so you can go check it out. You know, the Sabres did win that lottery too. Let's not forget. You know, I know it was a 50-50 thing, but still. And if you look here, this is where when I was really researching this, okay, because I don't want to go, guys, and spend hundreds of dollars eventually on a project to put together this wheel as a novelty item for my studio, right? And get it wrong. I don't want that to happen either. So let's check this out. What we're looking for, guys, is 8 and up, okay, and 6 and down. So 8 and up, we have 1, 2, okay? So the Canucks had 3 chances on this section. 8 and up, check it out. 1, 2, 3. You see? Now it'll be time for 2 again. 8 and up, 1, 2. The 11 and the 9. Now it'll be time for 3 again. 10, 12, 8. Time for 2. 2 more again. 11, 9. And we should have 3 in the final one. 10, 8, and 12. See? So if you look at it, I'll put the X's where the Canucks could have got it, where their numbers showed up. And you'll see the same sequence. 3 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 2, 2 and 3. There it is. 3 and 1, 2. I'll let you have just a visual of it, guys, and you can see. See, we had 2 chances in that section. We had 3 chances here, 2 chances here, 3 chances here, 2 chances there, 3 chances there. There it is. And that's it, guys. that settles that. No more of those internet rumors, okay? This is really the right sequence, the right numbers, and the right facts, guys. Just in case you're ever wondering, you're gonna hear tons of different things about the wheel in 1970, and I just wanted to straighten some of this out because I've made mistakes on my own channel about this, so also, you know, these are the facts. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.